locations with explosions reported near key defense sites. As sources say, the military sites may have been affected. The situation, however, remains fluid in Venezuela. Let's, in the meantime, quickly explain to our viewers as far as the ongoing situation in the Venezuelan capital is now concerned, where, well, this seems to be a developing situation that has now been reported. Is the U.S. hand behind this as far as when it comes to such kind of explosions that have now been reported? Let's continue getting this live update with Rishabh is with us. Rishabh, who could be behind this as far as the tensions between Venezuela and also United States have gone to such an level, where as far as when it comes to strikes on part of US has been saying that they are taking on certain drug cartels in Venezuela where their own leader refuses to take action?
Well, Amita, what we're given to understand that the tensions between US and Venezuela was rising for quite some time. If we go by the chronology of this, in February 2025, just after Donald Trump took over the presidency for the second time, US invokes the concession to Venezuela. After that, there was a 25% tariff levied on anyone who was buying Venezuelan oil. And then from there on, we have seen that things have only gotten worse. The bounty on the Venezuelan president, Maduro, was increased to $50 million in August last year. Then the first strike happened in September, where a drug boat was hit, killing 8. And now that we are talking about, today, just few hours ago, at around 1:50 p.m. local, the report suggests that there were strikes on the Venezuelan capital. At least 3 places, including an air base, have been struck by, has been reporting explosion rather than saying they have been struck. As of now, there is no official confirmation about the explosions from Venezuela or even United States, but many experts suggest that it is the United States opening up front against Venezuela.
Right, because the tensions have been taking place as far as when it comes to between US and Venezuela is also concerned. And, strong statements from President Trump has also come in from the president of Venezuela. Apart from this, Rishabh, the US military also carried out several deadly strikes on boats accusing of drug smuggling in the Caribbean Sea and in the Eastern Pacific Ocean.
Well, definitely. See, Donald Trump have been making comments against the Venezuelan regime for quite some time. Even before he became the president, there were statements that came in from the then Republican candidate for the presidency. And now, since Donald Trump has taken over the second term as presidency in January 2025, we have heard a number of times that how United States wants to curb, things that are happening in Venezuela. There have been sanctions on Venezuela since the first term of Donald Trump. But now these airstrikes, if it has been done by the United States, as of now, there is no official confirmation from the State Department or the War Department, or for that matter, White House of the United States. If it has been done by the United States, this is another front being opened. We'll have to wait to understand whether it was officially a United States airstrike or there is something more to it.
All right. Well, the situation there, the beginning of the year, that's as far as when it comes to strikes that have been reported, and this is in the heart of Venezuela, that is now being reported of these strikes being carried out. But, Rishabh, as far as the president there is concerned, Nicolas Maduro, he has strongly rejected any links to any criminal activity, saying that the United States is rather trying to remove him from power to gain access to Venezuela's large oil reserves and rare earth minerals.
Well, definitely. See, it's not just Maduro, but also the Colombian president, who had just come out with a statement saying that U.S. has struck Venezuelan capital, and UN and OSA should come and meet soon on this issue. So, in a way, in the region, there is consensus that it is the United States bombing Venezuela. As of now, official statements are yet not out, but people have started talking about that, how this is another war front that U.S. is opening in Latin America. We'll have to wait and see how things unfold because, Venezuela for long has been accusing United States of, unilateral sanctions also, which are not, ascertained by UN, and also the Venezuelan regime has been accusing US for maybe a coup sort of thing that US wants to carry out in Venezuela.
All right. Well, the situation there seems to be as far as very tense right now, as far as the time there in Venezuela is concerned, it is little over 3:30 in the morning there on the 3rd of January that we are reporting of these explosions that have been heard, multiple explosions there, and initial reports that are now suggesting that low-flying planes and people could be heard as far as the situation there with many areas are now said to be without power in these military installations. Now,
Well, almost 1 hour 30 minutes since the strike has taken place in Venezuelan capital. As of now, no word of confirmation has come in.
all right, losing that connection with Rishabh, but this seems to be, as far as the beginning of the year is concerned, will it now begin another conflict that we are now looking at? Is this now going to take place as far as these loud explosions that have been heard? However, we don't have any evidence or any confirmation whether these strikes are being carried out at the behalf of the United States of America, but these explosions that have been taking place, as Donald Trump has raised the possibility of any ground strikes there against what they deem as drug smugglers. And this is now being said on part of the United States of America, where these explosions are also coming at a time. Will it now raise the possibility of ground strikes against Venezuela? We don't know. But this seems to be the situation there, where people have been recording these videos. Loud explosions that have been accompanied by sounds, as many of the people have also been talking about, that they could hear planes flying. That is also being heard. Were there any sounds of any gunfire? We don't know yet, but these are only initial reports that are now suggesting that the situation could further develop in the coming hours there. Let's, in the meantime, also take a look as far as what is now happening globally as we speak. Jennifer Jacobs, they're coming out to say that the Trump administration officials are aware of the reports of explosions and aircraft over Venezuelan's capital early this morning, and no official comment yet. So we don't know as far as officially if this is the U.S. attacking Venezuela, but this has now come across as President Trump orders strikes on sites inside Venezuelan, including military facilities, as U.S. officials say, as the administration early Saturday has now ratcheted up its campaign against the regime of President Nicolas Maduro. And this is now coming across as far as when it comes to certain foreign media reports that has now been saying that it could be the U.S. hand behind these strikes in Venezuela. Mr. Arasan Singh is connected with us, sir. Good morning. Rather, when we speak of this new year, are you looking at a new conflict that seems to have been taken on by the U.S. by carrying out these strikes, though we don't have any official confirmation on that front? But how are you looking at the world situation developing right now?
No, see, Venezuela is important from from the point of view of calibrating the oil prices in the world. It's a major producer of oil, and but its oil is of the quality that it requires a special type of refining. The technology is with the Americans, and well, it is also said to be rich in critical minerals and rare earth. So a lot of activity was taking place. A lot of maritime assets were moving. American assets were deployed in the vicinity of Venezuela. But meanwhile, what had happened that Russians also had moved in, first time in the history in that area, and they have deployed some missiles there, some very formidable missiles and weapon systems. So I don't know how it is going to unfold, but well, it could just become another flashpoint, and somewhere it is linked. Somewhere it is linked with the I would say the Ukrainian crisis, probably to unsettle the Russians, or bring them to the negotiating table. So if you look at the larger perspective, and then this Nobel Prize for Peace, when this lady was given, there's the opposition leader from Argentina, from Venezuela,
Yes,
and from that region. It was very clear. It was very clear that the Americans have have shifted their strategic focus in that region, And ma'am, if I may tell you that if the Americans had not been there, in circumscribing the flow of Venezuelan oil, you and I would be, and our country would be buying oil much cheaper. So this is a big game, driven by energy and rare earth and critical minerals.
Okay.
And not for democracy. Who is interested? If the Americans are not interested in democracy in Pakistan and Bangladesh, then
well, Trump, they're ordering a blockade of others in a move that seems to design to put a tighter chokehold on the South American country's economy, and this seems to be the result of that. Thank you very much, Mr. Arasan Singh, for your better understanding as far as in this entire perspective on how globally this situation is looking like. Is this the beginning of a new conflict? Now let's break another angle that is now coming in. What we are getting to know amid these strikes that are now being carried out, suspected U.S. strikes that has been carried out, the Venezuelan government has now come out and issued a statement as far as the president Nicolas Maduro has now declared a state of emergency, calling on people to mobilize to defeat the imperialist aggression amid suspected U.S. airstrikes on Caracas. Let's connect with Rishabh again on this. Well, Nicolas Maduro there, the president of Venezuela, now has declared a state of emergency.
Well, Amita, what we're given to understand, sources within the State Department and the War Department of the United States is confirming now on the condition of anonymity that the clearance from White House, President Trump, to strike Venezuela came way ahead in advance, and initially the plan was to strike Venezuelan capital Caracas before Christmas. But the U.S. strikes in Nigeria against ISIS took the precedence, and that's the reason that it got postponed. And there were multiple windows between the Christmas and the New Year when these strikes were to take place. But because of the weather conditions in the region, these strikes were postponed and finally has taken place hours ago. So now the sources within U.S. government is confirming that this is a U.S. strike that has taken place. Meanwhile, what we are given to understand that there is a statement that has come in from the Venezuelan government as well. Venezuela has rejected military aggression by the United States. The goals of United States U.S. attack is to take possession of Venezuelan oil and mineral. This is what the official statement of the Venezuelan government is coming in. So now things are getting clear that yes, it looks like a U.S. strike. The U.S. Government is in know-how of these strikes, and the permission for these strikes, the grant for this strike, was accorded by the U.S. President days in advance.
All right. State of emergency there now being announced as far as when it comes to the president there in Venezuela amid when it comes to these footages of these strikes and explosions and multiple explosions that could be seen and heard by the people there. It's a little over 3:30 in the morning there that we're looking in Venezuela, and this is now coming amid growing tensions with the United States. Loud explosions that have now rocked the Venezuelan capital. The residents there report of hearing multiple blasts as well, with bright flashes lighting up the night sky, and airstrikes are now suspected on military installations as well, with explosions reported on key defense sites which are now reportedly out of power. So as far as defeating the imperialist forces is now concerned, here is the president of Venezuela asking the people and the countrymen to unite. However, we are waiting as far as this confirmation to come in from the authorities, both from Venezuela and from the U.S. side, as far as if these strikes are now carried out by the U.S. on instructions given by the president of the United States of America. However, through sources, what we are learning that the military sites there in Venezuela and the capital there may have been affected. However, the situation still remains fluid in Venezuela. So multiple explosions there that have now rocked the Venezuelan capital there. And for weeks, we are looking at Donald Trump threatening these strikes on drug cartels in the region, saying that they would start soon. But if this is an example that has now been given at the beginning of the year, are we looking at a new conflict globally speaking? Well, that remains to be seen. This is a developing story. We'll get our viewers as and when we get more updates on this.